Two great guests in studio here from the Port of Shelton. It's Dick Taylor and Wendy Smith. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am well. Beautiful out there.
Oh yeah, top-down weather, Chamber of Commerce weather.
It is the Chamber of Commerce kind of day,
Yeah.
isn't it? I like
Beautiful.
it.
Bottle it and sell it, right?
So what's
I was
been going
starting to wonder if it got warm out here.
Well, we got a couple more days anyway.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back in.
back to it and complaining about how hot it is. So what's going on? How have last week you wrapped on those community meetings to talk about the future of the marina? What was the main takeaways you heard from folks? What do they want to do with it?
Well, we had 3 meetings.
Yes.
And the vast percentage of people that came to the meetings were marina tenants.
Good.
So obviously the tenor of the discussion with them is they want to keep it.
Sure.
And we had a couple of people at the last meeting that talked about other things, but just 1 or 2. So it's tough.
Tough.
And we're not hearing. We've received some emails from other port district residents that oppose keeping it and advocate selling it. But that's a very small minority at this point. We just haven't gotten much input from that side of the house yet.
Huh.
So we're going to discuss it on Tuesday, which is
May
the
1st.
1st of May.
Okay.
And we'll see where we go from there.
What are some of the? So you guys are in the weeds with this thing. You know the numbers. You know how the tax base and all that. So you kind of have an interesting look in at the marina and its operations from people who may not even they're in the port district, but they may not have gone to the marina in a long time. What are their suggestions to do with this?
Who suggestions? The marina guys?
No, the folks outside of the marina,
Outside?
but still who pay in the taxes for the district.
So a couple of them came to the meeting that are taxpayers, and I think if they're not users of the marina, they just kind of said, let it go. This isn't where we want our dollars going. If you remember, we did the little card survey thing. So we'll recap all that on Tuesday and discuss what we found. But it's interesting to see our first question on there was, do you live in the Port District? And many of them don't. And they answered no, yet we said, the port brings in about $700,000 of tax district money each year. How much of that, if any, should go to the marina? And many people that said, no, I don't live in the tax district said, 50% should go to or 90%, so it's like, those are, the things that we got to weigh out, so you don't live in the district, but you think that this much money should go down there because you're a user of the marina. So it's hard it's deciphering, but I think there was, a couple social media sites and our Facebook page and the comments coming in from non-marina users, non-marina tenants were kind of a little more on the side of, we don't use it, didn't even know it was public, so.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's interesting. And then there's just a whole dialogue of, what does that mean? I mean, if we really were to go down a path of not being the owner of that marina, I mean, is there even someone interested? What does that exactly mean?
Sure.
So there's just all kinds of things. But on a high note, because we are the owner of that marina, our maintenance crew, great group of guys, and they just continue to amaze me. Just spent a couple weeks in the shop when it was raining, so that was good. And they built 5 finger floats. We have some failing finger floats, and so they built them in-house, and they installed one yesterday. So if you go to our Facebook page, you'll see some photos and stuff. So.
Cool. Well, we'll link to that, of course, in the show notes here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So continue to, maintain.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah. So we'll discuss it on Tuesday. The commission, will dialogue because, we've just basically had these forums, left the forums, and that's it.
Any interest for like a partner coming in, maybe?
Haven't heard from anyone. Of course, we're looking for, again, that's probably in my mind, that's the toughest option. Not that we don't like that option, but it's just really hard to think, how do you split the do you want to take on this liability with us? Right. And, we're telling you we lose money, how do you, so it's tough. So that would be complicated and difficult, open to anything, let us know. Sure. But, I think I think, it's just good to hear from people. I think and I just have to say, I'm proud to work for a commission that actually took time to do this. And really, we, took time out of, evenings and weekends to make sure we could catch everybody that wanted to come. And I mean, you don't see that all the time. And I think that, I'm proud to be a part of that.
Yeah, it's cool that you did do that,
It is. And so whether they came or not.
Right.
So,
And we're taking comments up until
yeah.
the 1st of May. If somebody wants to express their opinion, write us an email.
Sure.
Yep.
Send us a letter.
Yep.
Send us a text.
Yep.
We'll
Yep.
Accept it all.
For sure.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What else is going on up at Port Property? How's the Sanderson Field doing?
Sanderson Field's doing great, of course, with the weather.
Yeah, it's busy.
Then it gets more and more lively. Yeah, so things are going, just as you would expect. Capauson's gearing up, and the GA pilots are getting their planes out, and with the weather change. So, things are good. Just still continuing to think about what we could do in terms of growth up there, with buildings that are full. Same thing, Johns Prairie. We're the company that was awarded the curb project, right there at the old mill site. They're going to be starting their work here in the next couple weeks to wall off that building and get that finalized. And then we've got a fantastic site for lease on that. So that is 6 acres paved, I mean, it's huge, 24,000 square foot building. So really great for some industrial tenant out there.
It's going to be beautiful the next couple of days, and I know there's some opportunities to go walk about up on the woods there, kind of in the Port Property. Also have a nice picnic.
Sure.
Is there availabilities, as I know the decommissioned runway is super busy on the weekends? Do you guys have a list of the events that are coming to that runway that people can partake if they want to?
We do on our website. I'm pretty sure we have a calendar on there. And so I'll let you know if I'm wrong on that. But we started doing a calendar of events so that the user groups could contact each other if, say, somebody had to cancel and maybe another group wanted to use it. Not a lot of them are open to the public. The car clubs and stuff, they're renting that on their own, and their liability and insurance won't let them have people. But you can always be outside the fence and view things. The RC Flyers are out there. They have a year-round lease, so they're out there a lot, and it's kind of fun to stop and watch them, as well as the jumpers, at Kapowson. You can go to the viewing area.
And there's a viewing area with picnic tables there.
Yep.
As there is down on the waterfront.
Yep.
There's a picnic
On the
table
pier.
on the pier.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Good
people can go
opportunity
down there,
to
grab
if
some
you're in the
rays and
district,
have
go
a
see it.
picnic.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Dick Taylor, Wendy Smith, always nice talking with you, updating us on good things happening around the old Port of Shelton. You can